What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the Street Reporter. I kind of want to do something different right now. You know, people always ask me, Truth. At this point right now, we didn't ask you this a lot of times, but we want to ask you again. Can you name us somebody in the streets that got that name, got that background, got that feel, that could rap? Who an underground legend in this shit that you think need to pop off? Who you think next up? That's kind of hard for me to answer that because I think it's a lot of people next up. And then the criteria, it got to be like, you know, who do I think next up in the drill? Who do I think next up in this wave of music? But I want to just say, if I'm going to pick somebody who I think is a legend, got the background. Remember, the drill culture like people who got that background. They want to know the shit you talking about is real. Is it real? Did you really do it? Are you capable of doing it? And can you make the words sound good? That's the reason they like King Von. To be honest with you, I think Von could have hummed on the song and that shit was going to go off because his background was so drillish, you know? Whether you believe it or not. I'm going to say if I had to pick somebody, it's a guy on the east side of Chicago by the name of Shawty Foe. I actually interviewed him. This is a dope interview. I think our interview is like at 300, 400,000 views. I almost said like 500,000. I interviewed him. I think he got what it takes to blow off. I actually interviewed him and God Body Capo. In my opinion, Shawty Foe got what it takes. First off, he got the background. He known as a legend. He one of the first people in his neighborhood to hit 1 million views. Another thing about Shawty Foe is he known as real aggressive, you know. His rap sheet proves to you the things that he's rapping about. This guy actually, I mean, it's nothing to brag about. I ain't saying this shit like it's cool because I can't believe it. But the guy actually, I believe, like came from up under like multiple murder cases. You know, I believe he somehow beat multiple murder cases. He clearly made it a thing on the internet to let you know somebody told on him. He said he's been told on. Actually, when I interviewed him, when he walked in my room, him and God Body Capo, he actually was on crutches. It's like he must have been shot recently or something like that. So you can tell he really be in the streets. He really in the field. He got that background. Plus, I heard his name brought up in interviews with Melly and Bayzoo. I recall the famous interview with Melly and Bayzoo, where Melly spoke about Bayzoo getting in a fight and getting his mouth wired by a guy named Shawty Foe in jail. Mubu Crump made this another thing and put this out as the headline about Bayzoo getting in a fight with a guy in jail by the name of Shawty Foe. You know, I asked Shawty Foe about that fight. Shawty Foe actually told me this right here.
Well, I feel like people making it seem like you ain't like for that shit. It's a fight, for like I guess because who they guess who they saying who the nigga is for. You feel me? They making it, they blowing it out for. But I'm from the trenches for that shit ain't really shit though. It ain't really shit. You feel me?
Motherfucker had a fight. Motherfucker got
What it
that
was,
shit, bro.
what it was.
That's just what it is.
Right.
You motherfucker know how we rockin'.
Right. I ain't want to stay on it, though, now. You know, I got one more question about that, though, now. I don't want to follow up so much on it, but, you know, it was kind of explained like, you know, you banked the phone or something like that. Or, and you snaked somebody, you know.
What they say?
They say you took the phone.
You banked it. Some got banked, and then, you know, you snaked somebody or something like that. I don't want this to get too messy, but that was like in that live was like
you took somebody's phone and snaked the motherfucker.
That's how I took the phone. That's what they said.
I think it was something like you banked the phone. I don't know exactly what bank means.
Nah, it wasn't here. Nah, it was some goofy shit. What the fuck happened? I know it was some shit like it was over a phone card or some shit, folks. It was a phone card. Cause he was cool at first on cheating, then that shit happened on phone. No, I ain't no banking on phone. I don't even know what that means. Banking on phone. I ain't taking no phone. He thought I was some shit about a phone card. I can't even remember. That shit was a long time ago. It was something with a phone card. But hell no, I ain't snaked on motherfucker. I ain't snaked on it. Shit, yeah. I told bro she can check it out. Shit, we did us.
Did you know that was going to be all on the internet when that happened at the moment? You had no idea that was going to be all in the drill culture on the internet, did you?
Nah, cause I ain't think it had, but I guess because he was dirty on them, they making it seem like they blowing up. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I am why in my hood, you know? And like he is who he is in his hood, you know? So I didn't really take it. Shit, we got it busting. Yeah, you want shit.
As you can see, you know, he gave a real detailed version of what happened. A lot of rumors about that. That's why I say I feel like he got the background, the right temperament, energy, everything about him. I believe he can blow up next, in my opinion. It's just things though, like I say, having 1 feet in the rap game and 1 feet in the street shit be hard. I feel like he got 2 feet in the street, you know, in my opinion. Don't get mad at me, Shawty Foe, but I feel like he got 2 feet in the street because I feel like 1 feet not gonna be good enough for him. Remember, the internet be slow to people who in the street real. You know, they like the guys who play internet games. So Shawty Foe not really a guy who play the internet game. So, you know, he got to be 2 feet in this shit to pop off. I believe he can pop off with the right push and maybe jump on this rap shit a little more. I'm actually reach out to him, see if we can get a part 2. You know, he was real close with G Herbo. Him and G Herbo had a lot of relationship. He didn't really jump in that shit with Cairo and everybody was speaking about that, you know. I asked him about it. He spoke a little bit, but, you know, he kind of stayed out of that fray. He didn't really want to jump in that. But in my opinion, I think Shawty Foe could be the next guy to pop off. I mean, it's a lot of guys I think can pop off. I always tell FBG Butter, you know, you got to jump in this rap shit for real. You know, the way your storytelling and people listen to him, I believe they'll do the same shit in his music if he took it all the way serious, in my opinion. But that's what I say. Check out Shawty Foe music, man. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the homie True Teller Street Reporter. Bleh, bleh.